Relevant.
Alright. Well, here we are.
Oh yeah, I guess I should check Cathedral. I'm gonna pull a Raiko, say I should check Cathedral, and then find an Ice Rod.
I remember last time I said that I should check Cathedral. I think I found Gravity there or something. So I'm pretty sure there's a highlight of it in there.
There
But
is.
this is it. We're the Spark Mythic Edition.
I don't have Raiko's luck. It was a missile pack. Not even gonna pick it up.
Yeah, and even the ones besides the Ugin and the Jace are like great. The Tezzeret is gonna go in something. The Garuk is a pain to get a hold of, like that particular version of him.
So my D&D group's druid is named Garuk, which is fantastic. His favorite thing to do is thorn whip enemies out of trees.
Like if they weren't so limited, I would absolutely do a draft with one of these because it sounds fun. Just having that many like silly planeswalkers floating around. But let's go ahead and get this show on the road because there's also because in addition to the 8 planeswalkers, there's also 24 War of the Spark boosters in here.
To everyone that's watching my stream, I highly recommend not doing this. I'm checking Tower of Hera before I check uh what's it called? Before I check Desert and Skull. Come on. I need items to show up somewhere in the seed.
Oh, that's
Although I do have a
Velcro.
fire
That's
rod.
neat. This box is neat too. This box is neat too. I'm gonna probably end up using this for something. But in any case, I think they just have probably the 8 Planeswalker packs on the top.
I can hear you opening the package and it's glorious.
Yep, there they are. But we'll do these last, and then just do the regular War of the Spark boosters, because there are also 16 War of the Spark booster packs in here.
That was absolutely not worth the effort.
I don't think this is... I don't think this is actually wide enough to sleeve a... to put like a sleeved commander deck in, but whatever. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I should probably play some music also.
A question to those of you that are a fan of SMZ3R. Do you redig Thieves Town for the hammer chest?
No.
Okay.
But let's
I'm just
go
looking
ahead
that
and let's
direction.
go ahead and get the show on the road. Start with the regular War of the Spark boosters. There's 16 of them. From what I understand,
What's up? I was gonna say, may the odds be in your favor.
from what I understand, the actual Mythic Edition boosters don't ever contain foils. But we'll see what we have here. I'm gonna go through the commons kind of quickly because, well, I've already opened 6 boxes of the set, so everything. But the uncommon slot's really interesting in the set. Tomic Distinguished Advocate. He'll only probably see play in some kind of white weenie deck. I mean, he's a 2/3 flyer for 2 that's a hate bear.
What does that mean exactly? If anything?
He has a very narrow hate ability. He prevents your opponent from playing lands from their graveyard, and lands on the battlefield and lands in graveyards can't be the target of your opponent's stuff.
Oh. Okay. Sounds like a good way to deal with Crucible of Worlds.
A little bit.
Got to play against a Crucible of Worlds deck once. That sucked.
Dreadheart Arcanist, Heartwarming Redemption, and Dovin is our Planeswalker. I'll have to go through all the uncommons later and pull out all the ones that I'm going to actually keep multiple copies of. What else we have here? Narset. Citadel of Bolas. Which is one of those cards I'm not gonna... It won't go in a lot of decks, but the decks that it'll go in are gonna be, it's gonna be really good in them. Like, the mono black I have built that no one wants to play against because it's dumb.
Druids, I agree, this is the worst dungeon in the game.
What did we say about Necropotence?
Well, not the worst. Actually, it's not the worst. That honor belongs to Ice Palace.
I concur.
Easier than Eastern. Come on, there's no way Skullwoods is easier than Eastern.
Hey, Ashiok, that's the top uncommon in the set. Did you know Ashiok is a $3 uncommon?
It's a $3... Wait, what?
Yeah, Ashiok is a $3 uncommon.
Why?
Because it's going to get played in many, many, many formats.
Ah.
Widespread Brutality. When your uncommon Planeswalker is worth more than your rare. I mean, to be fair, Widespread Brutality is a rare for Limited, because that card is just a ridiculous bomb in Limited. I need to go down to Barnes & Noble and get the War of the Spark novel, too.
Or fetch quests. Great. Sort of.
I think we might have a foil in this pack. Skydiver, Elite Guard Mage, Lazatet Plating, so our rare is a Planeswalker, and it's Nissa. Oh, I miscounted. Whoops. Whatever. Nissa who shakes the world. I want to actually build a deck on Arena with Nissa, like mono green red, where most of your lands are forest. You play like one basic mountain. You play like one basic mountain to search up and play 4 stomping grounds, and you just like play a Nissa and then just kill them with giant things, or just kill them with like a Banefire for a bazillion.
Can I sidetrack you with an SMZ3R question real quick?
What's up?
Can the big key in Skullwoods lock itself?
Yes.
Okay. That explains why I'm
Celebrant,
missing a big
that's
key.
good. Liliana's Triumph is like $1. It's really good. Everybody wanted Diabolic Edict reprint. This is just better. Angrath's Rampage. Hey, Ral. How are you doing today? I like Ral Storm Conduit.
I feel like I should check Hammer Pegs right now. Oh! You know what I haven't checked? I still haven't been to Pyramid Ledge.
And you didn't route that with Palace of Darkness because... Oh, hey, an Evolution Sage. The thing I only got 7 of in 6 boxes and 4 pre-releases.
We are 3 hours and 7 minutes into the seed. I have not touched Palace of Darkness.
So there's that. That definitely goes in that pile. Price of Betrayal, Obnixilis, Store of Devkar and Lich, and a Foil Bear. I mean, he's an efficient beater, but that's about it. The only deck I have him in right now is the Golgari War of the Prunes deck.
Yeah, I guess I did pick up a Shovel.
Vivian's Grizzly is an interesting pauper mana sink for mono green, which is why I'm holding on to my copies of them. Because there is actually a pauper scene around here. I need to actually sit down 1 week before GDQ and actually, like, modify my decks. Invade the city. Kaya. Get out of here, Silent Submersible. You're unplayable in anything.
What does it do?
So it costs 2, double blue. It's a vehicle that when it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you draw a card.
Okay.
Crew 2, and it's a 2/3.
Yeah, that seems really
I
expensive.
got 2 of those as pre-release promos. I was not happy. But then I got a God Eternal Kefnet as a pre-release promo, and that changed my mood a lot because that's like a $45 card or something silly.
Jeez.
God Eternal Kefnet is stupid. Augur of Bolus, Gleaming Overseer, Arlen, Massacre Girl. You know, I've noticed something. We haven't seen any Mythic rares yet. Out of any of these. It would be nice to get, like, a Bolus or something. Because I only have 1 Bolus right now. Invade the city. Liliana's Triumph. That's good. Nahiri and Feather. I think that's my 4th Feather for paper. I kind of want to build Boros Angels in paper and just take it to our LGS, because our LGS is full of mono red. Like, absolutely chock full of mono red.
Ew, that's ugly. I hate mono red.
So I just play Boros Angels, which plays 9 sweep. It plays like 9 sweepers. It plays Lyra Dawnbringer. They can't really do much about Lyra Dawnbringer in mono red. They have to, like, they have Fight with Fire out of the board, and that's about it. Chandra's
I take it Active Treason isn't even enough if you even run that in mono red anymore.
I don't think mono red runs it anymore. Commence the end game.
Spoilers. All right, let's see what Pyramid Ledge is like 3 hours and 10 minutes in. Because that's totally how you want to route, is to not check Pyramid Ledge, and it's nothing. I'm still not going to go do Pod, though.
3.
Logically, I can't get the green pendant. Anyway.
Chandra Triumph. Twins. Nissa's Triumph. That's an Ugin. I will take that. That's Ugin is just one of those planeswalkers that's absolutely unbeatable and limited. Like, he's just stupid.
Noted.
He's also like $8, because like there are mid-range decks playing him. Control is not. I mean, Control is still just playing like Teferi, because Teferi is still stupid.
I thought Control would play Jace as well.
Some play Jace, but you're either playing Teferi or Bolus at this point. Like, Jace doesn't have the pure power that Teferi does. Oh, hi Jace. How are you doing today?
Speaking of...
Jace.
Okay, so now it is time to do a check that has been in Logic for the past 3 hours.
What check would that be? Ice Rod
Zora.
Cave? Oh, King Zora?
Yeah, then I'm gonna go do Ice Rod.
If he has something, that's gonna be, like, awful for you. He's like,
well, it's a missile on the ledge, so that's fine. If Ice Rod Cave or Zora has something, this seed could have not been 4 hours.
And that's why the standard opening route is standard. Foil.
I just simply forgot to check Ice Rod Cave. That's entirely on me.
Oh, foil basic. Single combat was the rare. Kiora's a good, like, commander card, but that's it. We got 2 more regular packs of War of the Spark, and still no mythics.
Well, Zora had a life lesson.
Sounds about right.
Let's go see what Ice Rod Cave
What was
has,
it? What was it? An actual, like, big 20?
Yes. Literally a life lesson.
I'll take a Blast Zone. I will take a Blast Zone. That card's good. That card's going to see play in multiple formats.
And then I still gotta go do Graveyard Ledge King's Tomb.
And I only opened 2 of those out of my boxes, so I'm happy to see that.
Probably do those next.
But, like, where are all the Mythics?
In the other packs, duh! Whether you have them or not is another matter entirely, but they're in other packs. Am I wrong?
Well, I got a lot of nice rares, but out of the 16 packs with the like the 16 regular packs, there are no Mythics, but now here's the packs that everybody's been waiting for. I don't think these can have foils in them other than the actual Planeswalkers.
Nothing in Ice Rod Cave. So I don't feel as bad about that.
But here we are.
As it doesn't pan out, I guess I go to Pod. The funny thing is, I have access to the pedestal. I have access to 1 crystal, but the pedestal is entirely available. Although Pod, technically, I do need Lamp for. Do I just go to Ice? I don't want to go to Ice. Let me go to Mire.
Alright. So now we're actually getting to the good stuff.
Can't complete Mire either because I need a Lamp.
Just need to be careful with these, because all of these are worth a lot. Like, I don't know if these can have... I'm pretty sure these can have Mythics in them, but I don't think the foil... I don't think they can have, like, regular pack foils. Oh, there's my first one. Finality of Eternity.
Nice Spa. I don't actually know what that does.
And then there's Sarkhan.
Ah.
I think these have, like... the From the Vault foiling on them. But these are gorgeous. I've never actually seen these in person before. They're so gorgeous. Like, the art actually bleeds over the frame. These are beautiful.
Oh my goodness. The seed. Well, I don't feel bad about missing something really easy, because apparently I didn't miss anything really easy, so...
Like, just... wow. We'll do the next one. There's... Yeah, those are gorgeous. It's gonna be kind of painful to actually, like, get rid of the Jace, but I'm gonna need to. Because... well, when we see it in person, it'll be like that, but... let's see what we have. Like, these are just beautiful. Saheeli for Uncommon Planeswalker, Karn's Bastion. And there's Nahiri. The Nahiri in particular is stunning.
Awesome, I do still have the link up, so I can make a permalink. That's important. I like how we're still out of logic. Like, right now, my Dark World access through Titan's Mitts is out of logic, so I shouldn't actually be able to do Ice or Mire without Lamp.
Oh, I didn't even realize that there were tokens out of the Mythic Edition, too, that were alternate art.
Wait a minute.
That's neat. I'll have to keep those separate from the rest of my tokens. I might just use those in, like, the Karthus deck or something.
Pod is 6 items. Yeah, I think I got a Pod next. Pod actually, I think, has to have a Lamp. Oh, you know what? No, there is something else I could do. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Fuck.
What we have here. But I'll have to go through this stuff at some other point. Probably this weekend. Augur, Challenger Troll. Hi Gideon. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Gideon? I think that's gonna make my playset with the one from the. And yeah, and there's Nikki B. There is Nikki B.
Oh man. Well, congrats on the good cards, or bad cards. I don't know which.
Nah, I got a Gideon Blackblade, which is like one of the most valuable cards out of the set. He's like 15, I think.
Very nice. I am going to go do Lower North right now because apparently I can do that.
Hey, have you seen any of the new set?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I'm not familiar with Gideon though.
He's one white. He's one white, 4 loyalty. As long as it's your turn, he's a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible that's still a planeswalker. He doesn't take damage on your turn. You can +1 him to give one other target creature vigilance, lifelink, or indestructible until end of turn. -6 exile target non-land permanent.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he costs 3, and he's a 4/4 creature attacking.
That's a bit much.
Oh yeah, he's stupid. He's so good.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good card. Congrats on that. I gotta go fight Golden Chorizo now.
Yeah, I think I have one on Arena, but I'm not really interested in playing that archetype. But he's basically a 4/4 creature that's a pain in the butt to interact with. Nahiri... Finale of Glory, so just all the Mythics are in the actual Mythic Edition packs, apparently. Because out of the 4 packs, there's been 3 Mythics in here. And there's Garuk. I kind of want to see him come back in the story. But I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know if Garuk has died or what it was, but like he wasn't in the story for War of the Spark at all. And there's the emblem for Garuk. Yeah, his ultimate makes your opponent very dead.
Noted. Speaking of very dead, I just died the GT.
And by very dead, I mean his ultimate gives your opponent an emblem with whenever a creature attacks you, it gets +5/+5 and trample until end of turn.
Put that on Groon, the asshole king.
He costs 7 though.
Who does? Groon?
Garuk.
Oh. Yeah. Alright. Do I even want to fight this GT fight? Nah, I don't think I do. I'll come back for it later. I need to go back to Link to the Past, though, because I don't actually have a way to get...
I wonder if this Jace is just put in the bottom for like, suspense and whatnot. But I don't think there are any foils in these packs. They're just all in the bottom. Angrath. Dreadhorde Invasion. And there's Tezzeret. The Tezzeret's like a fan favorite of people. It's got one of the best new artwork, I would say. It's really dark, though. But these are still gorgeous.
I remember why I didn't want to go to Super Metroid
like
until
this,
I'd exhaust...
This is how you do... That's how you do full art cards. Like, that's just how you do full art cards, period.
You know, I remember why I didn't want to go to Super Metroid before exhausting all of my options. I have to do worst room in the game without space jump.
Oh, have fun with that.
Yeah. At least I have high jump boots, but I am not great at the wall jump.
Next time we do one together, I think I want to show you how to lava dive. It's not too hard.
Alright, let's go IBJ up.
Heb. And there he is. There he is. That's so gorgeous. Like the Jace alone is going for more than I paid for the set. But if I were perspective, like looking to pick up a single of this, I wouldn't pay more than like 300 because it's, and I wouldn't anyway because I already have 6 Jaces and I have 7. But
Where did you even get that many Jaces?
Let's see. I opened 3 Jaces out of Eternal Masters. I opened 3 Jaces out of Eternal Masters. The From the Vault 20 had a Jace. I had I had my original one out of World Wake. There were like my original one out of World Wake. I got 2 out of Masters 25, 3 out of Eternal Masters. Or no, I got 2 out of Masters 25, 2 out of Eternal Masters, 1 out of World Wake, and then From the Vault 20 had a Jace in it. But the most I would need would be a playset. I'm actually looking to trade some of this into a moat. Like that would be ideal. Would be to trade the Jace the Mind Sculptor towards a moat, because that's the last like really expensive reserve list card I want for like Commander. It's a dumb card.
Noted.
White 2 enchantment. Creatures without flying can't attack.
Oh yeah, that's kind of dumb.
A little bit.
Repty for sanity.
Hey, another Ugin. And there's Gideon. That's one of the most beautiful. Like, I think this is the most beautiful piece out of the 8 is the Gideon Blackblade. And this is actually how we got the card leaked in the first place, was the Mythic edition. During preview season, Gideon was leaked ahead of time. But out of the 8, that's probably my favorite piece, even though like Jace is worth more. But yeah. I've already got several people wanting some of these, and I'm like, I'm only planning on selling the Jace because I want to use the rest of them.
$300 for a card seems like a bit much, though.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, just in general.
It's dumb, yeah. I don't like the whole reason why these are worth so much is because there are only 12,000 of them. Dovin and the Elder Spell for the final rare. And there's Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Ugin the Spirit Dragon is actually the primary reason why.
No! Sorry.
Is like the Jace obviously influenced the decision, but the Ugin sealed the deal because I actually think that this is more beautiful than the Ugin's Fate, Ugin the Spirit Dragon. But there it is.
I'm a little upset with myself. I beat Jade up worst room in the game, and then jumped and missed the jump and fell back down. That's at least 2 IBJs.
Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to actually call it a night.